When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got a man. It's Callow. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. The Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Handoff from the gun. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. They've made it to the middle of the season, number 1 team in the land, but now is when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But, Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. Listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now, but when you're the number 1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Hart. He makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll toss it. Makes one man miss. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
He'll set up to throw. On the run, still looking. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they are going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Syracuse right back at it. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Carney. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on third down.
He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Might be changing the route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
7, Syracuse, 0.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Surging forward on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Hart. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Cavaliers line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you got to have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Dan, at this point in the game, I feel
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught in the backfield, it's Alvarado. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to turn the corner on the right. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll pitch it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Makes the grab on the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
The Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Punts it out of the air.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. It's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it... And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on.
Snagged it at the 30 and still running. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Carney. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder. Oh, it's blocked! Give to the running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. At midfield, he's got room. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Trying to make magic with his feet. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Hauls it in. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to get behind the defense. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good 1st half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the 1st half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000 and it's not looking good, and you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The run to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Hart. Caught over the middle, it's Smith.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Power football with the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And the Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Off play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it. It'll be second down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Well, the offense is trying to attack the middle of the field. They're looking to hit that in route, but really good coverage there by the defense.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Trying to escape and get it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Back to throw, it's Hart. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Syracuse right back at it. Right back to him on the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking for a gap. It's Alvarado. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. He'll try to pop the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. hauls it in, looking for space. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Carney. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The inside handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Black 24. Black 24.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Grabbed in the middle, it's Callow. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they are blowing this team out. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
Gives it on the option. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cavaliers are on the move. Looking to pass, it's Hart. Quick strike complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He'll pull it on the read. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
They're working that left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Here comes the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Carney. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Running into the open space. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rhodes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's a draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
35, Syracuse, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better.